Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do something really cool. We're going to build your very own email marketing launchpad right from scratch. Think of this as the system that's going to let you connect directly with your audience, build real relationships, and ultimately grow your business. So let's get the countdown started. So, if you've been thinking about getting into email marketing, but maybe the tech side of things felt a little intimidating, well, you are in the perfect place. We're going to break this all down, make it super simple, totally clear, and most importantly, get you results. All right, so here's our game plans. First, we'll talk about what this launchpad really is. Then we'll build a super secure foundation to make sure your emails actually get delivered. After that, we'll dive into growing your subscriber list, crafting that all-important first campaign, and then, the best part, we'll put the whole thing on autopilot so it's working for you even when you're not. I want you to think of this as way more than just another email tool. This is your command center. It's your launch pad for every single message you send out. Our goal here isn't just to show you, what buttons to click. It's to build a complete functional system that you can actually rely on. You wouldn't build a house on shaky ground, right? Well, same goes for email marketing. Every great launch pad needs a solid foundation. This next part is absolutely critical, because this is what makes sure all the amazing emails you're about to write actually land in someone's inbox and not their spam folder. So, the first couple of bricks in our foundation are really straightforward. First step, just head over to Brevo and sign up for a free account. Super easy. Then, once you're in, you're going to pop into your settings and add your sender email. This just tells Brevo who the emails are from. Something professional like hello@yourdomain.com. Okay, now you're going to see some techie sounding terms like SPF and DKIM. Please do not let them scare you. The absolute best way to think about these is like a digital passport for your emails. That's it. By adding these little records to your domain, you're basically proving to Gmail, Outlook, and all the others that you are who you say you are. This step is your golden ticket to the inbox. It's what makes you look legit. Okay, our foundation is secure. It's solid. Now it's time to actually get some people on our launchpad. I mean, an email system is pretty useless without people to email, right? So let's look at the two main ways you're going to be building up your list of subscribers. So you've got two main tools in your toolbox here. On one hand, for any context you already have, you can just import a file. This is perfect for getting your current customers into the system right away. Then, for all your future growth, you're going to create a sign-up form. Honestly, think of this as your 24/7 automated employee, just sitting on your website, turning visitors into subscribers day and night. Importing that list you already have, it's a total breeze. You'll just go to the contacts section, make a new list, and upload your file. The only part that sounds even a little bit technical is called mapping, which really just means you're telling Brevo, hey, this column in my file is the email address, and this one over here is the person's first name. It's just a simple matching game. And what about capturing all those new subscribers? Well, you'll just design a quick little form right inside Brevo. It'll give you a small snippet of code, and you just copy and paste that right onto your website. It might sound a bit technical, but trust me, it's simple. And once it's there, it just works for you, around the clock, automatically funneling new fans onto your list. All right, the foundation is solid, and we've got people starting to join your list. Now we get to the really fun part, actually designing and writing the message you want to send. This is where that real connection with your audience begins. Look, creating a campaign doesn't have to be this big, overwhelming thing. We can break it down into just 4 easy steps. First, you pick which list you're sending it to. Second, and this is maybe the most important job, you write a really compelling subject line to get them to open it. Third, you use the super simple drag and drop editor to build your email. And finally, step 4, you either hit send right away or schedule it for the perfect time. That's literally it. So we've built the Launchpad, we've gathered our crew of subscribers, and we've even launched our first rocket, our first email. But what if the Launchpad could just run itself? Well, that's exactly what automation is all about. And it's the final and maybe the most powerful piece of our entire system. And this little timeline here shows you just how simple automation can be. It's basically just a cause and effect sequence. The trigger is the event. Someone new signs up to your list. The action is what happens next. Brevo automatically sends out a welcome email that you've already written. And the results? Every single new subscriber gets a personal, warm welcome right away, building that relationship from the very first moment, all without you having to lift a finger. And just like that, you've actually done it. By following these steps, you have built a complete automated system. It's got a secure foundation so your emails get delivered. It has a way to gather new subscribers, a way to send them beautiful campaigns, and an automated welcome for every single person who joins. Seriously, congratulations. Of course, the journey doesn't have to end here. If you want to dive even deeper, there are some amazing free resources out there for you. Websites like Email Tool Tester have full-on tutorials and even mini courses. And of course, a quick search on YouTube will pull up tons of visual step-by-step guides you can follow along with. So here we are. The build is complete. Your Launchpad is filled up, all systems are go, and it's ready for countdown. The only question left is probably the most exciting one. What amazing idea or story or offer are you going to share with your audience first? Thanks so much for building with me today.